Howdy, folks. It's me, Craig Bielik, your crowd surfing host. You know, the guy you say hi to out in the community. You guys are always stopping me. You know, Dr. Crawford, he watches me. Lots of you guys say hello. You know, I'm the guy you call Rod Stewart. I'm serious. People stop me all the time and say, you look like Rod Stewart. Anybody tell you that? Yes, they do. Every single day. I'm rambling on. What am I doing here? Check it out. A whole bunch of empty seats. What is this? A Clint Eastwood lecture? No, he's not arguing with all these seats. No, this is the beginning of the Funds of Love event at Union Station for the Sisters of St. Benedict. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around and we're going to chat with people and we're going to find out, you know, what the sisters mean to this community and what the St. Benedict's Foundation means to this community. And you lucky folks get to come along. We're going to fill all these chairs. You watch. It'll be full pretty quick. Craig Bielik, crowd surfing. Come on in. Let's do it while we can. Okay, look at who I found right here. And look at how she's dressed. It looks like we're going to the Sadie Hawkins dance or something together, me and you, with these colors on. Good choice of colors. Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Krista Windsor.
That's right, you are, as a matter of fact. Very good. Okay, she's 1 for 1, folks. You know, every once in a while you get to corner somebody who actually receives support from the St. Benedict's Foundation. And I've got a nice lady right here. Tell us who you are, who you represent, what you guys do, how the St. Benedict's Foundation supports you, what the Magna Charta was all about, and your PIN number, if you could, please.
Okay.
No, just the important parts of all of that, okay?
Okay, hopefully I'll remember them all. Okay, my name is Barbara Norris, and I'm the Executive Director of a Center for Grieving Children.
What would an event be without entertainers? And so I've got two of my favorite entertainers up here, despite the fact that I just insulted them, like before we started the camera. Terry, what did I do to you?
You broke my heart.
I did?
Yeah, because you said you didn't remember when I kissed you last time.
Oh, you know, when that happened, it totally wiped my memory clean of everything. Yeah. I mean, it's like that. It's like that Ray from the Men in Black.
Hard drive, right?
Yeah, it really did. That's the kind of effect she has on people.
Sunglasses on. Yeah.
Did you know she has that effect on people?
No, I didn't.
You're her husband.
Remember what? I didn't have my sunglasses. That's it. You know.
What are you doing here at the Funds of Love celebration?
I was on the committee to help plan the event, so I got to come because of that. And I'm here to just celebrate everything that the sisters do for our community, and just be around all these wonderful people and just have a good time.
We help children who've had loss, so it could be the death of a parent, a sibling. We also help with suicide and divorce, separation, abandonment issues. And St. Benedict's Foundation has been a catalyst to help us to do everything that we have done at the center. They were supporting us from our inception almost 20 years ago.
So for those of you who don't know, and I don't know why you don't know this, this is the band Stampede, an Ogden favorite, always willing to help out there at Funds of Love, donating their time yet again for something that is a good cause. So, but why are you doing this? Why in the heck would you guys take time to do this?
Because our good friend Craig Bielik asked us, and it's for a very, very good cause.
Oh!
You know, we know where our bread's buttered.
Well, your good friend Craig Bielik would like you to go to his house and wash the windows, and trust me, it's for a good cause.
I would like somebody to wash my windows too. So
Push your luck.
Push the luck. This is a lot of fun, right? Right? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you look into the camera and pretend that you're talking to the sisters, because we're going to give this video to them. And I want you to tell them what you think they have done for our community, what they've done for you. And then after that, just if you would, whisper in my ear your PIN number. I would really like to know that. No, you think you can do that for the sisters?
I can.
All right, I'm giving you the mic. Here you go. 20 years. Could you even put a guess as to how many children you've helped in 20 years?
Oh, thousands and thousands. Every year, about close to 800 children and teens families that we help.
So there is a huge need for you in this community.
Yes, a huge need. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can always use a little more help, couldn't you?
Always. We could use help. Yes.
Terry, you know, you make up for your goofy husband. Tell us why you guys really are here.
because we love what we do and we love the people we do it for.
Yeah. And you know the sisters, right?
Absolutely know the sisters, yes.
Okay. Here is your chance. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry.
Other than Sister Iris isn't going to be here to sing Mariah.
Oh, no.
You know, because she did a great job at the South Ogden Medical.
Oh, yeah.
Fund.
She can sing Mariah.
Sing Mariah like you wouldn't believe. She put me to shame.
Well, maybe we could Skype her in or something like that. You know, maybe we could do that.
The sisters, in my opinion, they give so much to our community. They're so selfless. They don't ever want any recognition, any thank yous, anything like that. It's just give, give, give. And when I see the sisters in the community, it makes me happy and it makes me smile. And they're good, wonderful people, and we're lucky to have them in our community.
That is awesome. And I am so lucky to have you as my date tonight for the Sadie Hawkins dance. We're going to Tony's Pizza afterwards. Okay. That's right.
We'll split the check.
Yeah. Wow, this is Sadie Hawkins. Thank you, Krista.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Do you have a website? Do you what do you guys got?
We do have a website. It's www.familysummit.com and .org. We can use both now. And they can go on to our site and learn more about what we do at the center, how the groups are run. We also have a small video that has parents and the kids talking about the center.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the microphone and I'm going to let you tell the sisters what you think they mean to the community, what they mean to you, those sorts of things. I'm going to step right out of the frame. This is your moment to shine, baby. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Having grown up in Ogden since I was 3, the nuns have always played a very important part in my life because I was the token Catholic on the block. And so I grew to know so many of them, and I love them all so much, and they're such a huge part of the community. And I love what they do. I love what they stand for.
Man, everywhere I turn, there's people here that want to help. Who are you?
I'm Shelby Sundwall. I work at the Boys and Girls Club, but I also am in charge of the Best Friends program, which is what St. Benedict's funds for us.
Okay, and so what do you do with the funding?
Well, we take the children of the Boys and Girls Club and their parents on different activities about twice a month on Saturdays. This month we're having Color Me Mine come to the club and paint tiles with the kids. And we are also doing a service project at the Nature Center.
Being a nonprofit, we're able to offer our services free of charge. We do accept donations, but we never want that to be something that keeps someone from coming to our center. And so we're very proud of that fact that we're able to never turn anyone away.
You know what, Barbara, this is real. I was just talking a little while ago to a woman who you helped years ago, 15 years ago, something like that. Death of her husband. She went through a pretty trying time, also lost her parents. She said you guys were there for her and her kids. She loves you.
Well, we're really appreciative of that. We hear those kinds of things all the time, and I just wish that more people in the community could understand what we do and how we help families in need.
Yeah.
Yep. And having grown up in Wyoming, in Evanston, I was down when I was 8 years old at St. Benedict's Hospital. Had the old St. Benedict's up above Harrison Boulevard, and I remember just at that point how great all the nuns were, how the hospital was, everything. I blocked the surgery out. But it was a great experience, and since then we have done a lot of things for the sisters, and we really appreciate what they do and how they help the community out.
And now we're honored to call them friends.
Yes.
And lots more.
And lots more. I've got 6 months of planning if you want to know all of it. But
well, you know what? I'll bet there's people out there that do want all of it. How can they find out about you?
They can contact me on...
Contact you personally, like on your cell phone? Or no. Do you have a website?
Yes, bgca.net, or they can just look up online for the Boys and Girls Club, Weber Davis, contact information.
Okay, what's the funnest part of your job?
I love working with the kids. I work in the art room at the Boys and Girls Club, and I'm constantly doing new projects and coming up with new ideas. And the kids right now are painting skateboards, and they're going to put them up in the Lucky Slice for the month of November, so look for that. It'll be fun.
final thing here. What do the Sisters of St. Benedict and the St. Benedict's Foundation mean to you? What do they mean to the community? Look right into that camera right over there. No, not that camera. No, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one either. No, no. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, that one right there. Okay, look right into that camera and tell them.
Well, I just would like to thank the sisters at the St. Benedict's Monastery for everything that they've done for us over all the years that we've been in operation. I've been there 15 years, and they're always ready with a smile and a helping hand, and so gracious and so caring to help us to continue in the community with the work that we do.
And you know what? I'll bet that there's a bunch of people out there that would use those exact words for you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time, Barbara. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I just found the sharpest dressed man in the world. I'm serious. Why are you wearing this, and what's going on here?
Well, the reason I'm wearing the jacket is because I sell raffle tickets, and that's to highlight where the tickets are available. And if I don't sell many tickets, I'm demoted and I go out and work the parking lot.
Nice people. Keep running into nice people everywhere. Who are you?
I'm Christian.
And who are you?
Irene.
Christian and Irene, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you guys doing? Why are you here?
We're here representing our college program. Well, she graduated. I'm still in it. And it's through Weber State. And what they do is they take high school students that whose parents have not gone to college, and we most likely wouldn't have the means to go to college. And what they do is they take us when we're freshmen, and every year they build and build and build and put us through vigorous courses and get us on our way to go to college.
What is something that most people don't know about Boys and Girls Club? I know that it's a club for boys and girls. That's right. Nothing gets past me.
Well, it's more than just a place for them to come. It's a safe place. During the summer, we do activities from 8 to 5. During the school year, it's from 3 to 6, and we do homework time, power hour, arts and crafts, computer lab, gym time, snack, which is my favorite. And lots.
Well, you might as well admit it, you know. If it is, it is.
Other than that, that's going to be my job for the night.
That is really cool. How many raffle tickets do you usually sell? Have you done this before?
Yes, I have. The last 3 years. Last year was really a good year. We were just shy of selling. I personally sold just shy of $1,000.
$1,000, like $1,000?
That's correct. And tonight we hope to exceed that.
Irene, this sounds like a great thing, and but you're finished with it at this point.
Yes, I am. I'm a freshman up at Weber State now, so they actually helped me a lot with being able to go to Weber State and even think of going there, because with my family it's kind of hard to actually think of going to college and stuff and even knowing anything about it. So this program really helps kids out with everything, to getting help with homework and knowing how to do your homework, to actually being in the college class.
What kind of snacks do you have?
Oh, everything. Healthy, though, so.
Okay, good. All right. Anything else you want these folks out there to know about the Boys and Girls Club?
We are always looking for new faces to come volunteer.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. How much does a person have to volunteer? What if I had 4 hours a week? Could you use me?
That's a ton. Even 30 minutes a week. Anything that you want.
Really? Man, if I could raise $1,000 for a charity, I would wear any color vest, anything anybody gave me, I would do it.
That's part of the thing. I left my Seuss hat at home, or I'd have wore it tonight.
Well, good luck to you. Tell us your name again.
Ernie Bertinoli.
Ernie, get on out there and sell some tickets. We're counting on you, Ernie.
And don't forget, later on, as a crowd, and we get close to the drawing, you guys with this mic, if you can talk to the crowd, tell them tickets are available.
You know what? We're going to do that. Tickets are available.
And that's all money in the bank for the sisters.
You got it, Ernie.
And the good works.
Good. Thank you so much, Ernie.
All right. Thank you.
This is fantastic. How can people find out about this program?
You can go on weber.edu/upwardbound. You can just look it up in Google if you want. You can go to high schools, usually within the Ogden area, like Ben Lomond and Ogden, Clearfield. And you ask about it, and usually the high schools will know, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's a great program," and they'll tell you about what they do and how the school will even pick students and recommend them for the program.
And what would a volunteer do for you?
Well, they would be put into one of the rotations to just help out, or they can come up with their own activities and put it on. Like in the gym, we've had a soccer player who played for the Ogden team come in, and they played dodgeball with the kids and taught them some soccer. but you can pretty much come in and we work with you with whatever you want to do.
Perfect. This is awesome. It is always a good day when I run into my good friend Marcy. I like this woman. I really do. Marcy, let's cut right to the chase. I'm going to give you the microphone. I want you to talk to the sisters. I want you to tell them what they mean to you, what they mean to our community, what they've done. Tell them. Come on, just tell them.
Okay. Well, I'm Marcy Valdez. I'm the director for Northern Utah Catholic Community Services. And the sisters are just truly what it means to love and provide kindness to people in need.
That is cool. And I am so glad you mentioned Ben Lomond. Scott, right here. That's right. Scott right here. Both of you guys Scots?
Yep.
Oh, yeah? What class?
2012.
And?
I'll be 2013.
And I was considerably before that. I actually knew Ben Lomond. I went to school with that man, with Ben Lomond and all that. Okay, last question. What do the Sisters of St. Benedict and the St. Benedict Foundation, what does that mean for our community?
It means a lot of help, a lot of changed lives, and a lot of...
Snacks?
Snacks!
Thank you, Shelby. You do awesome.
Oh, thank you.
It's hard to imagine the Ogden community without them. They do so much for us at Catholic Community Services and the clients that we serve. They support our St. Martha's Baby Layette project. They always support our different projects like the annual turkey drive and the backpack bonanza. And not only that, but they support my staff. They're always there to provide counseling, loving words of kindness and support. And they just truly are beautiful women, and we love them dearly.
One last question, Irene. What are you studying up at Weber?
I haven't decided yet, but I'm leaning towards interior design.
Are you? I can see that. I mean, look at the art. You kind of look a little artsy. Check out those earrings. See how they match? Look, see how they match? That's not an accident, folks.
Color coordination.
It really is. Okay, now I'm promising to make this easy. You know, people are really camera shy. I mean, everywhere I go, people are running and everything. So I am going to make this easy. I'll ask the questions. You provide the answers. You ready? Name.
Carol Lehman.
Place of business.
St. Joseph Catholic Schools.
What do you do?
I'm the advancement director.
What happens up at the school?
St. Joseph Catholic Schools has students from preschool through 12th grade.
Say thank you, Sister Danielle.
Thank you, Sister Danielle.
Sister Mary.
Sister Mary.
Sister Iris.
Sister Iris.
Sister Stephanie.
Sister Stephanie.
Sister Luke.
Sister Luke.
Did I leave anybody out? I can't remember. Thank you, all sisters.
We love the sisters. Thank you so much for all that you do.
So, interior design or?
I'm thinking dental hygiene. Haven't decided yet.
Maybe you could start a whole new field of interior dental design. You know, you could be like, we really need to move that tooth kind of over to the other side. The feng shui just isn't right.
Yeah, I could do that.
Good luck to you. Good luck to your program. Thanks for talking with Channel 17.
Thanks.
Okay. And you have a website, probably?
I do. www.stjosephutah.com.
Okay, what's the advantage of going to St. Joseph Schools?
You get an excellent education in an environment where it's nurturing, it's and it's faith-based. It's
you said you were no good at this, and you are perfect. You are perfect. You lied. You said, I'm no good at this, but really, you actually are. We'll totally do that retake over, okay?
Thank you.
But we'll just tell her we will, okay? Ron Thornburg right here at the Funds of Love event. Ron, let's cut right to the chase. What does St. Benedict's Foundation do for you? What about the sisters? What do they do? How do they help? How do you guys help?
Well, Craig, the St. Benedict's Foundation has been a fantastic partner for family counseling service for about 15 years. And there are thousands of children in our community who have hope for a better future because of the counseling that they got at Family Counseling Service that was paid for by the St. Benedict's Foundation.
Here's my good friend Donna, in the proper color, I might point out. There you go. I think everybody's wearing purple tonight.
It's just a good color.
It really is. Donna, what do the sisters mean to our community? What does the St. Benedict's Foundation mean to our community?
I think the St. Benedict's Foundation has had an amazing impact on the Ogden School Foundation. They are always there to support our students and see that they're successful.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll start again, but not from the top. I'll just say, so what's so special about St. Joe's?
St. Joseph's is a Catholic school where start over. Cut
that part out, Bill. but don't, okay, Bill? Leave it in. So they're vital.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, look into the camera right there. That's the sisters. That's not a camera, that's the sisters. Tell them what you think of them.
Oh, the sisters are fantastic. They are such an important part of our community. I can't imagine what Northern Utah would be without them.
Do you want to thank the sisters?
Oh, absolutely. Very much.
Well, you can, right here.
Thank you so very much.
Very good, very good. On you go, on your purple way.
All right, thank you. Hold on, I have to see your smile. Let me see. Well, what do you think?
I'm sorry, I just got my braces off a little while ago. No,
You look great.
They look good?
Yeah, they look good.
I think so. I'm so happy they were off for prom.
Were you prom king?
Are you kidding? Yeah, we'll talk about my school record with Ogden City later, okay?
I'll look it up.
Okay. All right, we'll start again, okay? Ready with the same question, right? Okay? All right. What's the best part about polar bears? Oh, all right, that wasn't fair, and that isn't even really a question. That isn't even really a question. How long have you been at St. Joe's?
I've been there 2 years, but I am an alumni of the high school.
Oh, so you're not just an instructor; you're a member.
I am.
Something like that.
Yes.
Great.
You know, they offer something that's really intangible. You know, in addition to the financial support that they have provided to so many worthwhile nonprofit organizations in our community, their prayers really sustain us. And even those of us who are not real religious, we feel their prayers.
Hey, look at this nice lady. Who are you?
Maria Zuber.
And Maria, what are you doing here tonight?
I'm supporting the sisters and their good work.
All right. We're making a video right now. That's why we got the camera. That's why we got the microphone. Tell the sisters what they mean to you and what you think they mean to our community.
I hate to see them go. They've done wonderful work. I mean, they put up 2 hospitals, all of the good work they do for people that need it. I hate to see them go.
What do the Sisters of St. Benedict and the St. Benedict Foundation, what do they mean to St. Joseph's?
They have the Sisters of this the Sisters of St. Benedict's Foundation have provided students an opportunity to come to the school that would not be able to financially afford to come.
And this is a good thing.
It's an awesome thing.
This is really good. See, we're almost finished. Did you know that?
Good.
You know, I get to work with them every day.
Well, lucky you.
Can you imagine what it's like? I walk in every day and I get to work with the sisters. I mean, really, can you imagine that feeling that I have?
No.
Especially because I used to work with him. Yeah. And trust me, it's not the same.
I was going to say. I'm sure you have to tone it down just a little bit, Craig.
Did you know I was born at St. Benedict's Hospital?
No, really.
You didn't know that? That's funny because we've been friends for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, right. I should have known that.
Yeah, you should have known that a long time ago. I bet a lot of people in the crowd were born at St. Benedict's.
I bet they were too. Yeah. The old one and the new one that they built.
Yeah, unfortunately I was born at the old one, so that dates me, huh?
Yes.
You really are sweating bullets, aren't you? No, you are really good at this. You look great on camera. And you sound great.
No.
Yeah. So, okay, one last question.
Okay.
What's the best part of polar bears? That's not even a question. You know, let's be nice to the lady. Carol, thank you so much. And again, folks, check into St. Joe's. Why not?
Thank you.
They have polar bears. If people want to know more about your services, what do they do?
Well, they can go to our website. It's just the name of our organization, www.familycounselingserviceofnorthernutah.com. And they can learn all about family counseling service.
They can and they should.
Absolutely. Yeah. Or they can call us at 801-399-1600.
Okay. Is that your cell phone?
No, it's not.
Can we have your cell phone?
No, you can't.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you, Craig.
I worked at a hospital that was exactly like that and run by the nuns, the Sisters of Charity, and looked just like the old St. Ben's. Okay. Yeah.
So is there any other little thing you want to tell the sisters?
I love them. Yeah.
And who doesn't?
I know.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Janae. You have no choice, girl. You have no choice. Tell everybody out there who you are, what you're doing here at Funds of Love.
I'm Bill's wife, and I got invited because I'm Bill's wife.
That's a good way to do it. Is that your qualifications? Is that on your resume? Very first thing, Bill's wife. No, you're not. You're here because of the sisters.
Oh, well, I love the sisters.
Two nice ladies right here at Funds of Love. Tell everybody on the camera who you are.
I'm Gina Heiner.
And you are?
Linda Pollock Wells.
And why are you guys here?
To raise funds. She's my date. My husband's out of town.
Oh, wow. She's your date when your husband's out of town?
And I'm in.
I wonder if she could be my date when my wife's out of town.
Anything can happen.
Oh my gosh. Here's a lady I know. I actually know this nice lady right here, but I'll bet they don't know you out there. So who are you?
I'm Joanne Linford, and I've known Craig since he was a little tiny kid. So that's.
Well, I've always been a little tiny kid, but you mean when I was a young little tiny kid?
The sisters have been my inspiration for years. You know, I went to their nursing school, and they are wonderful, wonderful people. And it's unbelievable what they quietly do for the community, but they are a wonderful gift to Ogden.
What have the sisters done for you? What have they done for our community? Who would love the sisters? Why?
Well, first of all, they made my job at the Standard Examiner so much fun. Because I cover religion, so I get to see them all the time. And they even write me notes. I was just telling Sister Stephanie how my note from her is hanging up right next to my painting of Jesus.
Really? What'd she say about that?
She was excited.
I would be too. What I want you to do is look in the camera right there and tell the sisters what they mean to you and what you think they mean to our community.
Wow, that's such a huge mouthful. They're awesome. They're always there when you need them, and that's the most important.
And this function supports so many of our things in Utah. Catholic Community Charities, the YCC, the Children's Justice Center, prevent child abuse. I mean, they do so much for this community. That's why we're really here.
You know, and I'm glad you mentioned the quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. The quiet thing and also about the nursing school, because I'll bet there's a lot of people out there that don't know that there was a school run by the sisters to train nurses, hundreds and hundreds of them.
That's right, and it was one of the greatest schools there ever was.
Yeah, I've heard all about that. I remember, I heard that like during your first year, they were kind of, the other nurses were mean to you, and they called you, what did they call you?
Oh, they called us probies.
Probies, I remember that. That doesn't sound good, to tell you the truth.
No, they really gave us a bad time. But then, you know, somebody came on after us, so we gave them a bad time.
You know, I wrote you notes. Where are mine? When I worked for the Standard Examiner, I wrote you notes, I'm sure, all the time.
I think I threw them away.
Wonderful. Well, that puts it all in perspective, doesn't it? No, that's great. The sisters have been good to you?
Very good.
Unlike your husband?
My husband's good. He got me this dinner.
He got you this dinner? He got you out of a night of cooking.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. Well, this is fantastic. Is this your first date? You too?
Yeah, this is our first date.
Well, we've known each other a long time.
Oh, you've known each other. You're taking it to the next level. You're beginning to date.
Actually, I'm in from out of town, so it worked out just wonderfully.
That is so perfect. Well, I hope you have a good time. Did you buy raffle tickets?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm doing the raffle, and I'm guaranteeing you two right now that you're winning.
Great. I'm all for it.
Thanks so much.
I've guaranteed that to like 700 people.
I'm sure.
So what did you do with your nurse training?
Well, I worked at the old St. Benedict's for several years, and I went to Denver and did pediatrics for a while. Then I came back to Ogden, and I started the first hospice program in Ogden.
You did?
Yes.
Now, I've known you a long time, and I did not know that.
Yeah, I did. I started it in 1979.
What would you like to tell? What if you could look into a magical camera and tell the sisters something? What would you do?
I would say that I'm going to miss them when they're gone, and that they've changed my life.
Yeah? They mean a lot to you, obviously.
Yes.
Well, that's good. That's really good. Have you thought about becoming a sister yourself?
No.
All right. Well, you are married to Bill.
Yeah.
That's one little hitch.
I have 6 kids, so there's a problem with that.
I'll tell you what, if I had 6 kids, I'd be a sister. That's for sure.
That's a good idea. Bye, kids. I'm going to be a nun.
So I'm just randomly selecting people from the crowd, and I randomly selected 2 beautiful women. I don't know how that happens. It's just a random thing, Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Trina Taylor, and I'm with Prevent Child Abuse Utah.
Awesome. And?
Suzanne Leonelli with Prevent Child Abuse Utah.
Oh, you guys work together.
We do.
Are you her boss?
No.
Is she your boss?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I pretend to be. I pretend to be.
Pretend to be. All right, we're going to make this really short. I want you to look into the camera and tell the sisters what they mean to you, what they mean to your organization, what they mean to our community. You got the mic. Here we go.
Okay, I have worked with Prevent Child Abuse Utah for 16 years, and for as long as I've known, the sisters have been an incredible support to our agency.
So would you say that your training at the nursing school was valuable?
Oh, yes, definitely. Absolutely. Well-rounded, wonderful nurses. Can't be beat by any other program.
Wow. So were you working at the hospital when I was born there?
Yep. Yes.
Oh, you were? You saw me naked?
I did. I saw you without any clothes on. Because remember, Craig, your mother and I are good friends. So I was there when you came into the world.
I'll be darned. Wow, I'm embarrassed. I think we got to go. I think this interview's over.
I don't want anybody to know how old I am.
Oh, we won't tell them. Anything else you want to tell them?
I think that they've changed Ogden in the same way that they've changed me. They've donated to so many charities and made a big difference in so many ways. And some of the ways we don't even know because they're secretive. You know, they're secretive about it. They don't put up a big billboard to tell everybody.
You know, they really should.
They should.
I mean, there should be a billboard out there with the sisters on it saying, hey, guess what we did for you?
Yeah, that's right.
But they're not going to do that.
We couldn't afford the billboard because you'd have to put too many things.
They have supported every event that we've ever done. They are incredible women, and I'm honored to know them and honored that they have supported Prevent Child Abuse Utah with such grace and dignity, and we just love them here in Ogden.
You did an awesome job. I don't even think we need your boss. I think you've done it right there. We'll give your boss a chance.
That's why I have her. No, you know, I've only been here 6 months, and I could tell you that they have welcomed me with such warm hearts, and we really appreciate all that they do for our organization, and only hope that we can give back to them all the things that they've given to us. We wish them well. We'll miss everybody, and we hope the relationships will continue even though they're from afar. So thank you, sisters. Thank you, Yvonne.
Here's a guy I know, and you probably know too. If you don't, his name is?
Ron Remkus.
And Ron is at Funds of Love. Yeah, baby.
I'm having a blast.
Now, you were just telling me just a few moments ago your history with the sisters. Sistery, I call it. That's what I call it, sistery.
The nunnery.
Tell everybody how you're connected to the sisters and what your memories are. What do they mean to you? What do you think they mean to this community?
Those girls are a riot. They're the best thing that ever happened to this community. And probably 48 years ago, I remember going up to the convent on 30th Street and doing morning mass with them. And so an altar boy from St. James Catholic Church.
Everywhere I look, I'm finding nice people. Tell everybody who you are.
Deanna Wolf.
And what do you do, Deanna?
I'm the Director of Trauma, Stroke, and Chest Pain at Ogden Regional.
Way to go. That's awesome. I pretend like I didn't know, even though I know very well. But, you know, those folks out there don't. Deanna, what do the sisters mean to you? What do they mean to our community?
Wow. I mean, they're such a legend, and I don't know. I mean, the community's fulfilled because of them.
How many of the beneficiaries of the St. Benedict's Foundation could you name?
Oh, I could probably name about 12.
Let's see you do it.
Well, there's the
Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club, right? There's the Counseling Center, Ogden Counseling Center. Sister Stephanie has a special fund that she does herself for people that can't afford their medications.
They've been an inspiration to me and to the community, so I love them.
You love them. Tell them you love them. Look, they're right there.
I love you, girls. I love you with all my heart.
Even though they had to discipline you, I'll bet, at times.
Yeah, there was a few whacks on the back of the head, but that's okay.
Good, good. Well, it doesn't look too bad.
No, it's just flat.
Didn't leave a mark.
Not any long-term marks, so.
You're a good guy, Ronnie.
Craig, good to see you.
Sorry, I got the mic in the other hand.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
I keep thinking of the mission of St. Benedict's when I started there 26 years ago, and it's still their mission today, is that we treat everyone, every patient, as if they're Christ in person. And they really live that. They don't just treat the patients that way, but they treat us as employees that way. And my life will always be richer and fuller because of the interaction that I've had with them. And I love them, and they're irreplaceable. Everyone's replaceable except them.
Everybody's replaceable except them. I like that. How much better can you do in life than to hear everybody's replaceable except you? That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
there's where the Children's Grief Society, where they come and the grief thing.
Center for Grieving Children.
For Grieving Children.
YCC. United Way.
United Way.
Lots.
I have a whole list on my computer.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to put you on the spot like that. Well, Janae, this has been wonderful. Have a good time at the dinner your husband provided for you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, nice ladies. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is Craig Bielik, your crowd surfing host on Channel 17 with two randomly beautiful women just kind of happen to be standing here. This is what happens. This is the greatest job ever. I got to tell you guys, this is awesome. We will see you a little later on Crowd Surfing Sisters. I think you all know how much I love you. There's just no way that we can put that in a television show. Bye. Thank you. See ya.
Thank you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the snowy weather. Happy trails to you until we meet again.
That was awesome.
And your cell phone ring is not in key.
I know. That isn't my cell phone ring. I actually have a tiny Scottish man in my pocket.
That's what it is.
He was playing bagpipes along with
Okay. Oh, great.